What is up, guys? Reaper here, giving you guys a how to helix Attikus. Attikus is really good. I recommend anyone that uses defender character battleborns would use this guy. This guy is really fun. To get started off, his passive, when you kill a minion, a small guy, you get 1 charge. Killing a big guy, you get 5 charges, a maximum of 5 charges. So he becomes fully charged. Bare-fisted brawling, basically it's just 1-2 punches. Fully charged, you get 25 shield penetration. And then charge hook, I don't recommend using that on PvP. I think it's useless in my sense. I don't know why, but yeah, don't use that in my case. Pounce, it's a really good pounce, really small area of effect. I will show you a helix on how to do it. And then fully charged, it does 100% 100 damage to shields. So that's basically the fully charged version. Hadronic Arc, it does shock damage. Taking 8 damage, it does more the higher you level up. But fully charged, shock is everyone around, anyone that you punch. So it's a pretty good fully charged ability, pretty good offense. And then Hadronic Eruption, it's like 10 shockwaves. Fully charged, you knock people up in the air. It's really good for running away. I would use it for running away. So let's get to the helix part for Attikus. For level 1, I would go to his 15% lifesteal and Hadronic Arc. Any damage, it's really good. We need him to become extra tanky and make him last longer for health regeneration. Oh no. Okay, so level 2, I would use the enemy's damage by pounce are slowed, 3 seconds slow, because when you pounce on them, they get knocked back and they get stunned if they hit a wall. But the knockback, like once they get knocked back, you don't know where they're going. I always get lost. I lose where they're at every time when I pounce them when they're like almost dead. It always ruins the fun. So the slow is pretty good. Level 3, I would do tenacity. I don't know how to say the word. Repeated melee damage up to 5 stacks. Well, if you hit him 5 times, it goes up to 60% damage. It does a lot of damage. You just keep hitting him in the face with that thing on. Level 4, I would do movement speed because of the how do you say, to keep up with them technically with the slow of the pounce, and then you hitting them with your Hadronic Arc, you get increased movement speed. So slow for them, speed for you. Really good, basically consistency of killing the person. Level 5, I would do Hadronic regeneration. For me, when I use Attikus, I always have his passive fully charged most of the time when I play PvP because of that thing specifically. It's really good to make yourself maintain in the battle. Unless you have a way to kill someone. If you know you're going to kill someone, then pounce on them, use Hadronic Arc, or use your super anyway. But anything, just try to kill the guy to get that 5 charges back instantly. Level 6, I would recommend using Disruptor Field because the pounce, and I don't really kill people with my pounce. I just knock them back, then stun them, then I kill them. But the pounce itself doesn't kill people. So the 50 bonus damage to shields is pretty good for meltdown, the big minions, giving people overshields, or incursion when it comes to the sentries having overshields. Pretty good way to get rid of it. When I'm level 7, I would use Unstoppable, maximum health. It makes you extra tanky. I love having a defender with extra tanking. I already tried the mutation and swift strikes. They're pretty good, but I recommend the maximum health to make it last longer in the fight. Level 8, I would do area of effect radius for the pounce. Big splash for sure. That thing is so small. It's like smaller than like Attikus. Well, Attikus is pretty big. We're thinking about, well, I can't really explain it, but it's like really small. So I recommend it, a big radius effect, to have a better shot. And it's a pretty damaging ability, so it's a pretty nice one. I recommend that. Level 9, I would do Grease Lightning. It increases the damage per second done by Hadronic Arc, but reduces the duration. So it basically is a Hadronic Arc was 4 seconds with the shock, but this one is 2 seconds, but it does 100% more damage per second. And it's not like you hit them and the shock is gone and that's it. If you keep punching them and the 2 seconds gone, and if you hit them again with Hadronic Arc, it does another 100% damage per second with a 2 second duration, which is a pretty offensive ability in my opinion. Now level 10, I will use Payback Time. Every time I use his ability, whenever, for me specifically, I have it fully charged because of the most of the time, like I said, I would, when I'm running away, is because, yeah, basically when I'm running away and I'm about to die, that's when I use it. Or if they're running away themselves with the knock up in the air, it's basically a good way to go catch up to them because it's a pretty good length of a thing. So I recommend using that if you're about to die. Basically increases your damage. So that's it for this Helix of Attikus. Like I said, pretty good way to level him up, and I recommend using him for any defender guys. And also, I finished his lore, and also Ambra's lore and many other lores. It seems like you get an item specifically for the person. For so Ambra, from the previous video, you get a Staff of Radiance, slowly regenerates its own heat. That's a really good thing. And then for Attikus, attacks charged by Hydronic Arc will slow on the first hit for each enemy. So that's his thing. And then bottom is Miko's, and the other one is Marquis. I keep getting messed up. But that's basically those items right there. I'll show you Miko and Marquis when I'm done being level 12 and having their mutations. But that's it for the Helixing Attikus. Recommend it like always. But remember guys, if you want to see the pro work and strat work, then come join us at Pro Show Gamers. Until next time guys, I'm Reaper and I'll see you later.